we go, feet together. One in. Good, feet apart. Now this is your moment just to relax yourself. So first thing we do is just pull our body upwards. So lifting your head to the ceiling, straightening up your body, pulling your back up nice and straight. Now at some stage you should feel a type of engagement in the center of the lower back. If you keep lifting your head, you'll feel the center of your lower back start to engage. Put your tongue to the roof of your mouth, close your eyes. Now start to slow your breath down. Still pulling upwards, but slow your breath down. So the very next time you breathe out, feel that out breath fall down through your body and soften it. Feel your body soften as the breath falls to the earth. Now breathing in, fill up your belly, fill up your chest. Breathing out, feel the tension leave your body as the breath flows down through you towards the earth. Breathing in, fill up your belly, fill up your chest. Breathing out, feel all the tension flow out of your body. You have 4 more breaths of your own. Take your time. Think of nothing else. Think of no one else. Be very selfish with this breath and allow it to relax you. Now, when you've finished your 4th breath, then you can open your eyes. You should feel a little bit of calmness now. Breathing in, raise your arms. Breathing out, bring them down and rest them on your dantian. Now the masculine is right over left, the feminine is left over right. Palm on top of palm, a centimetre or so below your navel, the centre of your palm should be resting. Pull your head up. Breathing out, rest your body by bending your knees and just calming it. Let the breath fall into the centre of you. Then breathing in from the center of you right into your palms. Breathing out. Let the breath go into the center of you. Breathing in from your palms. Breathing out. And again. And breathing out. Now let that out breath fall right into the center of you. And then down towards the perineum. Now empty that breath right into the pelvic floor, tightening up the muscles of the pelvic floor as you do so. Now relax, tighten the anus, breathe in. And as you breathe in, lift the perineum through the center of you, right up to the top of the head. And breathing out, relax. And as you relax, feel the tension run out of your body. When it passes your palms, push down with the rest of the breath as you're breathing out into the pelvic floor. Tighten it up. You'll feel a tightness as if you're hitting a drum. Then relaxing, tightening the anus, breathing in, lifting the perineum. Through the center of you, right up to the very top of your head. Breathing out. Now what we're doing is connecting the three energy areas. Passes the dantian. Breathing out. Tight pelvic floor. One more. You're in charge. Well done. Once this hits the pelvic floor, I'm going to change directions. Relax. Tighten the anus. Breathing in. Roll the perineum between the buttocks. Then lift it up the spine, keeping the tension on all the way to the top of your head. And breathing out down the front of your body. And this is very much an internal exercise. Passes your palms, bearing down. Let it go down the round, past your urethra into the pelvic floor. Keep the tension on. Then relax. Tighten, breathe in, circle back and up. You're the guide. Breathing out, down the front of the body, relaxing first. Bearing down second. Feel parts of your body engage as you do. Right back to the perineum. The last one is yours. Find the parts of your body you need to engage, the parts of your mind that you need to engage it with, and the focus to continue. No breaks. Now once it's back to the perineum, we change directions again. Relax, tighten the anus. Now breathing in. Keep the tension on the anus and breathe in forward, past the pelvic floor, up the front of the body, to the very top of your head. Relax, breathing out. Relax all aspects of your body as you breathe out, let it fall. At your palm height, bear down again, pushing the rest of that breath down, around, between the buttocks, back to the pelvic floor. This is a harmony breath. Keep it going. You've got one more to do. Now when it's back to the perineum, bring your posture back, soften your body, and start a rotation, just gentle, around the perineum. Clockwise to you is good, but it doesn't matter. We're going to do fairly equal on each side. This exercise is often used by TCMs, traditional Chinese medicine practitioners, to relax the tummy if people have got constipation, and sometimes to firm up the tummy if they've got diarrhea. So it is a very good breath. If you keep the numbers equal on both sides, you won't get a strong effect from it. Keep it wider now. Bring in the whole gut. So the colon's been brought in right up to the rib cage, right down to the pubic bone. It's quite nice. We use this type of rubbing on children's tummies when they're upset, when they've got colic or something else. And you'll notice that it calms them quite a lot. So we're using the same technique on you. Remember the direction you're going in, and then change directions. Keep it large first, and that largeness creates a stimulation right into the gut area. We're after the dantian at the moment. We're opening the dantian. Bring this slowly back so that you're bringing it back towards your navel, towards the dantian. And once you're there, be quite firm with the palms and really push in there, quite firm. That's it. Good. Now release those palms of yours. Now bring it along your rib line so that you're actually pressing your palms, the heel of the palm across the ribs and pushing in against the organs that are available there. So you're really talking about the liver and the gallbladder and the stomach. Now, the whole idea of this is to open up and wake up the organs of your body. It does a good job. Now release those palms and rub on the sides. Again, be quite firm. Bring it round the side. Get your palm and really work it quite firmly into the kidneys. More circular than round, than straight at the moment. And just use the heel of the palm, the fingers to stimulate the kidneys. Now use the back of the hand to get right up on the rib line. About a third of your kidneys are under the ribs at the back. So you want to make sure that we're getting as much as we can. Now, hand coming up through the center. You're breathing in and you're pulling up against your neck. Then breathe out. Next hand, breathing in. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. Bring up both your hands now. Put the long finger beside your nose. Pressing in quite firmly. Breathing in. Push right onto the orbitus and take this right to the center of your skull. Don't worry about your hair. Squeeze your skull. Then breathing out, pull through your neck. Breathing in. Now we're going into winter proper, right to the center of the head. Squeeze your skull. So we do cop a lot of hay fever. Remember these ones for the hay fever. Breathe out, pulling. Breathe in. Squeeze. Breathe out. Use the edge of your thumb right along the eye line, breathing in. Squeeze quite firmly. Squeeze your temple, breathing in still. Breathe out and pull through your neck quite firmly. Breathing in. Breathing out. And one more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let your hands fall towards the earth. Still be breathing out. Now breathing in as if you're collecting from the earth, lifting this energy over you, breathing out to the earth. Breathing in. Breathing out. I tend to do these more in the morning. They're more of a morning exercise. Again, breathing in. Breathing out. Bring those hands back to your dantian. Breathe into your palms. Breathe out from your palms into your belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in, separate those palms, open your chest a little. Breathing out, good solid clap. Relax your arms. Bring your feet in. Move them around just a little bit. I'll give you an opportunity to have a little drink of water. Right, except for Santi, I think he's probably drunk enough. All right, and you should be fine. So just take yourself a little break for a moment. Have a sip of water. I'll be drinking mine just over here. Yeah, how's everybody going? You got your water? Want to have my wine? It's all right, we got the same disease and stuff. There we go. That was Victoria, by the way. She's still operating, working hard up there. Our resident TCM. Just had the noisiest person we've ever had in the centre in, I think. All right, but anyway, everybody good? All right, all ready to fly? So we can get something physical done. Now, first up, we're just going to work up through the head, right, and work up through the chest, right? So essentially, pretty simple work. From here, breathe in. Breathe out. Just rest your hands here, just on the sides of your thighs. Beautiful. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Just to settle. Now, breathing in, raise your arms for me. Breathing out. Bring them to the front. Now close them. When you open them, nice and firm. Close them. Open them. They should make a bit of a noise, right? Make sure your elbows are bent, but not close to your body, but bent. That's it. Open and close, right? Our two guys here can do some counting with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jody? No, faster. Ken?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Now turn your hands over. This way. Open. Close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Beautiful. Rest those hands down for a moment. Let them fall back behind you. Open your chest. Breathing in and up. Breathing out and down. And just keeping it up in the chest for the moment. Push your chest forward. Breathing in and up. Breathing out and down. Good. Now this time your hands come up through the center. Breathing in. Breathing out. Let them cross. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Now we get a little more serious. Take a foot distance away. Relax those hands. Now breathing in. Raise up your arms. Join your two palms together as if you're having a prayer. Center of the chest away from your chest. Breathing in. Breathing out and push. And really push. When you push this, you should feel something happening in your back and the ribs working in your back more than anywhere else. Breathing in again. Breathe out and push harder. Keep the pressure on. Don't let it off. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, press hardest. Really push into it. Got nothing to lose. It's like an isometric based exercise, and relax. Breathing in, raise your arms. Now breathing out, bring this to your solar plexus height, still away from your body, fingers pointing forward. Breathe in, breathe out, push. Keep the pressure on. You feel this more in your chest. Again, breathe in, breathe out, push harder. Now, the idea is hard, harder, hardest. Breathe in, breathe out, press hardest, so that you can really feel some tension working. Then relax. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, you can do strength-based exercises without using weight, using your own strength and time. Palms together, fingers pointed down. Breathe in, breathe out, push. This one will definitely be in the biceps as well as the chest and a little bit around the scaphoids. That's it. Breathe in, breathe out, push, push, push. And again, breathe in, keep the pressure on, breathe out, push harder. Come on, push, 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 push. And relax. Breathing in. Now the arms come up. Now if you have trouble putting your hands behind your head, then rest it on top. But otherwise, bring your hands down the back of your body. If you can keep your fingers pointing up, congratulations. Keep your body upward. Don't let your head go forward. Breathe in, breathe out, push. Breathe in, breathe out, push harder. Come on, you can do it. And again, breathe in, breathe out, push harder. Come push, 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 push. Release that. Breathing in, breathe out. Now, put your hands behind your back and join them together. Fingers to palms. Shoulders upright, breathe in, breathe out and push. Keep the pressure on, breathe in, breathe out and push harder. Feel the point of your shoulders pressing back. And again, breathe in, breathe out, push harder. Come on, push, 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 push. And relax. I said we're going to do some exercise, and we are. Breathing in, raise those arms. They should feel like a hot knife through butter. And breathing out. Now release your ankles, nice and gentle. Going to move down through your body, get a little bit stronger. You know, I'm a firm believer it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, it's what you feel like on the inside. And one of the lovely things about Qigong, it works from the inside out. It allows you to express your energy. It allows you to express yourself. It's beautiful. Gently relax. Good. You should feel your feet starting to load up a little bit, which is what actually happens now. Now, what I want to do is stretch you. Do this for me. So what you're doing is one side bends and the other side straightens. It's kind of the way we work. So this one goes down, this one goes up. As it goes up, you turn your upper body to it. You're breathing in all the way. Then you're breathing out. This will help to open up your chest, but we're also down onto your knees, breathing in, your ankles, your hips. Turn your upper body. Breathe out. Bring it back. Strong exercise. Breathing in. Not the same as the yoga exercise. Breathing out. Breathing in. Bend as far as you feel comfortable to do. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. You can feel the intercostals pulling between your ribs. You're doing well. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Push your belly forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. breathe out. Your knees, press them forward, both of them, then rotate them around. Now the only part of you that stays pretty still is the center of your head. The rest of you works. Now if it feels more comfortable to release your hands, then do so. It's not an issue. Personally, I like to leave them here so I can concentrate my energy right through the ankles to knees to hips, which is what I'm really after. Once you've done about 10 of these, now understand where 10 comes from, by the way. You know, we're basically Taoist based. Go the other way. And we work in multiples of 3s and 5s for that reason, prime numbers. Round we go. Sometimes we'll extend it further than that, do 2 sets of multiples like we're currently doing. But make sure you push those knees out, allow them to come back straight as you go forward. Right. Good for you. Stop, go the other way. Now, if you're about to do a walk, this is not a bad exercise to get everything sort of engaged and ready to go. Works the tendons, ligaments at the sides, hips, knees and ankles, and the other way. Just want to get you very ready. It's getting colder. So because of the coldness in the air, we're going to make sure that our body is really ready to do this. Good. Go right up onto your toes. Now you're balancing on the toes and the balls of your feet. I'll go back so you can see what I'm after. All right, the balls of your feet so you're off the ground. Good. Then rotate. Now if you start to lose your balance, that's fine. Put your heels down. But if you can do it, keep your heels off the ground. So you go round and round. Go the other way. Up and down, round and round type of movement. Fantastic. Rock back onto your heels, go onto your toes. These are like the martial arts, right? Comes into Qigong, right? Qigong is a word you will hear another word if you really do some study called Neigong. And Neigong is the application of that energy, right? So we bring some Neigong into our Qigong to help to strengthen our body. So do some reading. It's quite intriguing to figure out what you're learning, right, from that reading. Go up onto the edge. Go to the inside. Go to the outside. So there's your timeless with breath. So you're breathing in as you go in, breathing out as you go out. Now if you keep a really good posture, you'll feel this in the center of your back. Nothing we do with our body is isolated to just that part of your body unless you're going to the gym and they work very hard to try and isolate. In Qigong, we want as much activity within your body as possible. Want everything to engage. Now relax that, roll it across the foot. Do your best Elvis impersonation. There you go. I can see it happening. There's a couple of Elvis impersonations going on right now. Good. Go the other way. That's it. And the other foot. Sort of like the twist with one leg. That's it. Other way. Now we can start working you, he says bravely. All right. Pop your feet together. A bit like those beautiful horses in the old days. Used to do that trotty thing with their front hooves. Go up and down. Bend the knee. Take good care of your knees. I'm embarking on losing a bit of weight now because I've been quite stagnant going over the thing. And the main reason I'm doing it is not because I want to look beautiful, it's because I want to take the pressure off my knees, to be frank with you. All right, I've got to really think about the knees. Relax that and go wide. Now, the 8 pieces of brocade. A lot of the things we do in our Qigong has a basis from this. This is a little bit like, if you go back to yoga, they have 1 or 2 main styles that were around probably 3,000 years ago. Now, basis of that has remained today. I don't know how many different forms of yoga that they say that there is, all right, but Qigong is in the thousands, all right? So what we're talking about now is this sort of just the basics of being able to say, okay, this is where it kind of came from. It came from pots, right, the 8 pieces of brocade, right, or the 8 silken forms. Now, why silken? Because it's silk is, without doubt, one of the strongest materials in nature. There's probably only one other thing that is stronger in nature, and that's the spider's web. Isn't that amazing? So when they're able to take the strength of silk and then be able to put it into a fabric or a cloth or a rope, right, it is powerful. So even though they say words like silken, they're not talking about something soft. They're talking about a process of gaining strength. So what the 8 silken forms or the 8 pieces of brocade are pushing forward is your ability to gain a strength within your body. They're designed, as all Qigong is, for people to be able to do this in the 60 to 70-year-old age group. So this is not just for young people, right? This is capable for everybody, right? Now, the 8 pieces of brocade, we are making connections. The first 4 we can do as one set, right? Heaven lift, triple warmer. We're after connecting all of the factors within our body, the Jing, right, the Dantian, and the Shen, right? So we're connecting that in the very first movement. Then heaven and earth, stomach and spleen. Somehow, when they talk about the stomach, by the way, they're not just talking about the position of the stomach and what functions are and the fact that food goes in it. They're talking about your whole intestinal process, all right, when they talk stomach. Spleen, somehow they managed to know that the spleen had a lot to do with immunity, all right, and it has a lot to do with the blood that's in your body. So the white blood cells are the ones that carry the immunities, right? So they are the regulators, really, is the spleen. Right, the last one, the liver. Now, when we open the bow and fire, all right, the arrow, what we're after is an opening of the liver, right, and using the liver for the tasks of what it's designed to do. So when you go to sleep at night time, your liver works very hard, all right, and what it's hard doing is getting rid of the toxins that are in your body. So its open process is to do that. Later on, we do a liver technique, which has to do with getting rid of the anger that we hold, and they talk about the anger being the liver. All right, so all of this sort of stuff is how the 8 pieces of brocade were put together with all the help of traditional Chinese medicine. If you go online, you'll see many different forms. This is my favorite set, all right? So here we go. For a start, we settle our body. Breathe out. Breathing in, raise your arms. Breathing out, drop them. Now, all we're doing is just setting a calmness within our body by bringing the energy around us, breathing out and bringing that energy through us. Take your left foot out of traction. Drop your weight, breathing out. Now breathing in as if you're lifting energy through your body, joining together right above you. Breathing out. Bend your knees again. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. breathing out. It's a gentle lifting action, completely out the breath, breathing in, lifting it through your body. And breathing out. Bring your foot back in for a moment. Breathing in. Capture the energy around us, breathing it out through us to settle the energy down the 5 meridians, emptying the breath right to the earth, through our feet, through our body. Then breathing in. Breathing out. Take your feet apart again. Now breathing in, raise up both arms around about shoulder height. Bring them to your body. Now breathing out, one goes up, the other goes down. And you're pressing right through your body, 2 different directions. Releasing that, breathing in, nice generous movement. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out and relaxing. Again, bring your foot in just a fraction so you're nice and comfy. Breathing in and raise, bringing that energy to you. Breathing out and settling it down through your body. Bringing all the meridians in line. Breathing in and breathing out. Now open up your left, open up your right. It's quite a strong action, horse stance action. Beautiful. Now, when you breathe out now. Settle it right to your belly. Fantastic. Now breathing in, bring both hands towards each other, both forearms towards each other. Now breathing out, form the fist to pull the strings, form the fingers to make the bow. You're breathing out, pulling. You're breathing in, bringing it back to your body. Contraction and expansion. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Last one. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out, let that drop. And as it drops, bring that foot in. Be nice and comfortable. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, settle and calm. Through your body. And again. Breathing out. Take your foot out again. Rest your hands for a moment. Now, have your fingers forward like so. All right, so that your palm is literally as if you could put it on the ground flat. Now, breathing in, bring the palms in. Now breathing out, and as you breathe out, you turn your hands, your forearms, and you turn your head as far as you can. You breathe in. You breathe out, the other side. Wise owl. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in. Breathe out. This has to do with your yi, your intention. Breathe out, your focus, your mind, your shen. And again. Last one. Breathe out. Let your hands fall. Bring your foot in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Letting it calm and settle down through your body. Breathing in. And breathing out. Now you can just rest your feet for a moment or two. How was that, the first four? You enjoy them? Right, they got beautiful names, they got beautiful movements, and you can feel, my body kind of tingles after doing those. I like them. And my feet don't like me very much. I can feel the energy of my feet. Right, so it's interesting how it works. Now, the next of these are interesting. The first one is called swing head and wag the tail. So you're not actually wagging the tail, but you're coming pretty close to wagging the tail. So swing the head, wag the tail. Now, as far as your head is concerned on this, it takes a very strong position on this. Look, one of the animals which has now become mythical, but it was actual at one stage, is the lion. So we're talking about a very proud position. You ever seen a lion, excuse me, water? My throat still acts up, sorry about that. Post-surgery leftover. Okay. So if you watch a lion dance, you'll see that the dancers, the ones at the front doing the head part, you'll see this sort of proud, very proud, powerful action. Well, that's part of it. It really did come from the lion that these were here. All right, so here we go. Feet apart for a moment or two. Now, the very first one is called swing the head, wag the tail. Okay, so nice and simple. So breathing in for a moment, breathing out, and just settle that energy again before we go into a wide stance. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Separate your right foot wide. Separate your left foot wide. Now you are in a very wide stance. Your hands rest here. All right, just on the inside of your thighs. Breathe out. As you breathe out, bend forward. Now bring your body across to the right side. Breathing in, arch your back, try and look to the back a little bit. Breathing out, still stay on that side. Let the breath come across the center. Breathing in, arch your back again. Try and turn your body as far as you can. Breathing out. Now this is all about what happens above the waist. Breathing in. Now you can get quite archy with these. Breathing out. Bring them down nice and low. Breathing in. Breathe out. Get as low as you feel a little uncomfortable to do. Breathing in. Breathing out. I think I messed up the breathing then. Breathing out across the front, breathing in as you open. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Back to the center. Bring your body up nice and firm. Bring your right foot in and left foot in. Breathing in. Breathing out. There you go. Nothing fell off. That's a good sign. And again, breathing in. Now that last one has to do with eliminating heart fire. And that sounds like a very old expression. Now feeling uneasy, right? Your self-love buttons aren't working well. So that is to sort of bring these in line. Do it one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fantastic. Now the very next one is to do, I'll read it out exactly as they write it. 2 hands climb the legs to strengthen the kidneys. Now it's got a dozen different names, but essentially what you're after is an action of releasing your body, all right, and you are exciting areas that are kidney based, all right? So in other words, we're following the water meridians, which are very close to the groin, all right, very close to the groin. So here we go, feet apart. Breathe out. Now breathe in. Hands come to you. Rest onto the kidneys. Breathe out. Try and straighten the knees as you go down. Round your feet. Breathe in. You can bend your knees now. Tuck your bottom under. Goes past the groin. Up the chest. Release it from your body. Breathe out to settle. Breathe in. Now as I go through this, my knees become straighter. Breathe out. Go down the back of the legs. Round the feet. Breathe in. Up the front of the body, release the hands. Breathe out to settle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Each time getting my legs straighter and stronger. Breathe in. Breathe out to settle. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you can see, Each time you do this, you get a little bit lower. Breathe in. Breathe out to settle. How you feeling? And again, bring your foot in. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can do multiples of each one of these as you go through them. If you're feeling certain things within your body and you like that feeling, or you want to improve the strength in those areas, you can concentrate on one at a time. It was designed to be part of the TCM process, building you from the inside to the outside. Very next one is called punching the air with an angry gaze. Now, punching the air with an angry gaze, it's quite cathartic to throw punches and hit things, right? It's quite illegal to hit people. So what we're after is to try and make sure that you understand the actions of the liver, right? It's been said for centuries that we carry anger within the liver, right? They used to have an expression during the Navy called SOS, SOL. Look it up, SOL, right? Because if someone was angry, they'd say SOL. So essentially the process is this, all right? Now, here, feet go apart. Again. Now what we're after with this one is like a punching action. Doesn't have to be super wide, all right? Bring both hands up, breathing in. Pull it to your body. Bend your knees a little, make sure your back's up straight. Close your fists. Breathing out, come through the center. Bend your knees a little more. Look over that fist and look determined. Breathe in, straighten your body. Breathe out. Look over that fist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. You don't have to bend your knees, but it gives you a little bit more action within your body. Breathe out. Bring your hands back. Feet in. Breathing in. Breathing out. Settling the energy through your body. And again, breathing out. Now the next one stirs the meridian. In other words, it wakes you up. At the end of most of my classes up there, pretty much all of them, you'll see me doing this, right? Delivery of the heels into the ground. Well, that's where this one came from, all right? I do that as a finishing to stir the meridians and get you ready and prepared for the next thing you're going to do. So when you finish Qigong, all right, and you're doing it up in our little room up there, the next thing might be driving. So we want to make sure that you're alert and your body is woken up. So this is a stirring of the meridian. Meridians called shake the back 7 times to eliminate, right, the 100 illnesses. Now they talk about the 100 illnesses, but think about this for a moment, you know, from anything from blood diseases to cancer to different organ issues and things that shut down and don't work, areas of the gene, right, also areas of the chest, also your mind and your heart. You look at this and the 100 illnesses make a lot of sense. So you are stirring, right, up your body while you're doing this. So from here, raise your arms, breathe in, then breathe out. And as you breathe out, your hands come down, your head comes down, your arms are relaxed. They fall down to the ground. Then I breathe in, tuck your bum under. Bring your head back all the way. Stretching through your body. Breathing out. And as you breathe out, straighten your body. Couple of heel things. Wake yourself up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring yourself right back, far back as you can. Breathing in. All the way back. Breathing out. Couple of bounces. Beautiful. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Letting your body collapse. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Last one. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Bring your feet in. Settle your body. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again. Breathing out. Be comfortable. Rub your hands together. Nice to do a washing action without having to use soap. Eh? Fingers between. Rub over the hands. Pull the thumbs out of their sockets a little. Now, place your fingers along your hairline. Place your thumbs just under your ear lobes. Make sure you're comfy, good posture. Relax your body a little, but your elbows will be out from your body and you're ready to breathe. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Breathe in from your palms through your nose into Shen, into your mind. Then breathing out through pursed lips. Get rid of all the air. Tongue to the roof of the mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. Last one. Release your hands. Might even feel warm. Beautiful. Breathe in as if you're splashing yourself with beautiful, cool water. Breathe out to your palms. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Give yourself a hit. Give yourself a hit. Beautiful. Body good? Pop your feet together. Sajin. Share, share. There we go. Let's unmute everybody. Everybody's unmuting. Sounds like something rude, doesn't it? Unmute. All right. How's everybody going? Good?
That was lovely.
Thank you. Did you enjoy that?
Thanks, Shifu. Great to do
All
another class with you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Don't worry. Qigong will keep going. Shifu will let me know how it's going to fit into his new regime. All right. And we'll advise you. And, you know, there could be more, there could be less. You know, we just need to be able to work it all in. At the moment, we're still online, whether we like it or not. Right. It's the way it is. You know, for Jody and I, it was a courageous decision to do what we've done. But at the end of the day, hey, you know, we've all got to move on, don't we, at some stage. So, you know, that's essentially where I'm at this point in time. You know, I've got to rediscover myself again. That'll be a hell of a lot of fun thing to do, wouldn't it, at my age? All right, start again and something new, you know, it'll be great. But anyway, that's the kind of the way it is. But, you know, everything in Shifu's hands, it's going to be in good hands, and people like Ken, right, and these guys have put so much effort into everything. So, you know, thank you for your support, but I'll be around. You can't get rid of me that easy. All right. It's the way it is, you know. Yeah, pretty good. All right, everybody enjoyed that? The 8-piece of brocade? I think they're just gorgeous. Just gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah. All right, everybody, well done.
Well done. Thank
Right.
you.
Share. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Shifu.
See you guys.
Have a great weekend.